right? So
Yeah, Sunday, good Sunday.
Mr. Richard, how is the price of
Yeah,
the Bitcoin coming
good
along?
morning, everyone. Yeah, it's a very exciting day, and we have the price of crypto and Bitcoin is go up above 39,000. Yeah. Let me share the screen for all of you can see. Yeah. Uh, we all can see the price now is 39,469. Yeah, just 24 hours ago, it's raised 1.92%. I still remember it's around 38,000 yesterday. Yeah. And now a lot of people excited, and the reason why people feel excited with the price and what's happening with the crypto market, we will discuss later. Please hold on for a while. Um, let us show you the slide for everyone can see some of our information. Yeah, before our live stream this morning, I I I want to let Mr. Nicholas share some information to us. There's something about with the China and Saudi Arabia. Mr.
The,
Nicholas.
this piece of article about China and Saudi Arabia, basically they are picking up pace in de-dollarization, right? We all know that this petrodollar began in the very early days between Saudi Arabia and the U.S. Uh, in those time, Saudi need some protection, so to speak. So they had a deal with US. So US say, oh, in order for us to supply you or help you in anything in terms of protection, military or whatever, you have to use my US dollar when you trade oil, when you transact oil. So that's how petrodollar came about. So after all these years, right now, Saudi Arabia, they are leaning very much closer to China because they look at so much trouble that is happening in the world right now. They decided that they want to be a closer friend with China. So right now they sign a swap. Of course, this swap is a small amount in comparison to the amount of crude that China is buying from Saudi. But by starting small, things will grow big in no time, right? Yeah, so 50 billion yuan is basically it's basically about what seven, 6, 7, something like that billion US dollar, which is just a fraction of the 65 billion that China is importing from Saudi has imported from Saudi in 2022. So, and by the way, the amount of crude that China imported from Saudi is 83% of Saudi's export. Basically, China is buying a whole big bulk of the crude from Saudi. Yeah. So this is something important for us to take note is because this will increase the pace of de-dollarization. And de-dollarization, what does it mean for crypto? Is that you see when things happen small amount one at a time, it accumulate in the long run to be something of a very big deal. Yeah. So even if just a small amount of liquidity is directed to cryptocurrency, let's say now they are using China yuan, right? But then again, you realize that China is on the forefront with CBDC. Yeah. So if just small amount of this money keep going to China and keep going to yuan, China yuan is going to increase in value, right? Uh, a lot more people is going to start using China yuan. The same thing with cryptocurrency. If slowly de-dollarization keep happening and keep increasing its pace, more organization or institution or individuals would want to start using crypto as well. I mean, not
Yeah,
everybody is going to put their money into Chinese yuan or other currency, a lot of them will start looking into cryptocurrency as well, and this will in turn slowly pump up the price of crypto in the long run. Yeah, so
Yeah,
this is
that's right.
why I'm covering this article. Yeah, and this article is big because de-dollarization is something that's not going to stop. It's going to keep happening, and it's not just with Saudi Arabia. It is happening the same with a lot of other Middle East countries or Western Asian countries, where you
Yeah,
see these countries are basically big oil producers. We all can see
I
that.
also agree with you.
Yeah. So
And
we
the
want to
next
proceed to
one
this.
is about the
Yeah,
the
Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi. Yeah,
Abu Dhabi is
yeah,
also in Western Asia. Of course, the West will call it Middle East. But if you look at the world map, it's basically on the west side of Asian continent, right? So Abu Dhabi is within the UAE. Yeah, so it's one of the 7 emirates in UAE that makes up UAE, right? So this issuance, or rather this IPA, in principle approval to issue stable coins, Paxos, this company name called Paxos, actually they have done a similar thing in Singapore just recently. They've gotten approval to, to issue or US dollar backed stablecoin. Yeah. Anyway, to issue stable coins, uh, they gotten the IPA to issue stable coins and to conduct digital asset services. So yeah, the second point I mentioned here is the US dollar backed stablecoin, and also to
yeah.
offer crypto brokerage and custody services in the Emirate. So Abu Dhabi is the key intersection of the East and West. So because they are on the westernmost part of Asian continent, and they are connecting, they are just a few stone throw away from Europe, so they are at the intersection of East and West. And of course, they have leaders who are very busy with investing in petroleum wealth. And I think recently you hear a lot of AI projects as well. Yeah. So they are betting hundreds of billions in AI projects, and also established an economic free zone called, they call it the
Mm.
ADGM, right, for international commerce. So this ADGM, this free zone, uh, economic free zone, offers streamlined licensing regimes that, and also oversees Abu Dhabi's virtual asset regime, and has offered clear rules for crypto since 2017. We all can, I believe we can roughly see where this is heading to. It's not just it's not just free zone, economic free zone for anything else, everything. It also includes anything to do with virtual asset. Yeah, and virtual asset is very easy to know. Yeah, Mr. Richard, what do you think?
Yeah, I think they are building the stablecoin. Yeah, it's a good way to enhance the economy and doing doing the business with the other country based on the CBDC. Like today we see so many stablecoin out there, and with the stablecoin like the USDT, USDC, or some of the SGD, most of the stablecoin must be go through from the government. Yeah,
Yeah,
and we also can see that is they must issue the CBDC. Yeah, the difference between the CBDC and the stablecoin. CBDC is controlled by the government. The stablecoin is issued from the company. If two become one, so the government will control the company and they will issue the stablecoin. Yeah, it's also we also can look like it's a CBDC, and when it's going to the bank, they must connect with the banking system current banking system nowadays, we also can call that is the couplet between the stablecoin and CBDC. Yeah. Uh, we do the live stream and we see Mr. Nicholas share to us a lot of information about the CBC doing the pilot program and launch the testing program in China, in Korea, and in Japan, in some of the other country. Yeah, we see a lot of country they doing. And now we also can see some of the stable coin happening. With me, I think the country that issue the stable coin is much more easier than issue the CBDC, because doing the stablecoin is based on the blockchain. Currently, blockchain easier, but they must think how to connect it between the current system with the banking system. Connect with the stablecoin. Example, I transfer to Mr. Nicholas $5, and Mr. Nicholas will send with it to the stablecoin. Yeah, that is some of the issue the country need to do. Yeah, they is need also need to take time. Yeah, we also can back to we back to discuss the reason why Bitcoin crossed 39,000 mark. Like today, the price is go up. We also can see the bull run, the big boom right now. Look like it's drinking the Red Bull. Yeah, this morning.
This is a
Yeah,
very
to
boom.
yeah, yeah,
This boom is fire.
because ETF, yeah, Bitcoin ETF spot, yeah, we all can hear a lot about the ETF spot this day. The reason why, because SEC they must approve the Bitcoin spot ETF on the January 10, 2024. Um, the because recently I also received some of the news when SEC they try to bully the other crypto company, but the cost in US they send SEC a warning because they abuse their power when they try to freeze the fund from the crypto company, and that's the reason why uh, the SEC they cannot keep delaying um, the spot the Bitcoin ETF from some of the country like the BlackRock, like the um, mm, uh, MicroStrategy also. We that is the some of the reason why the price of the Bitcoin go near 40,000. Yeah, later we will go more detail about the on-chain metric when the news coming, the good news coming, and logically when SEC they will confirm the spot Bitcoin ETF, the price of the Bitcoin of course will go up. Yeah, and we also can see so many exciting news about the uh, uh, about crypto. Will let me go more detail about this article. Is 40,000 is the next for the Bitcoin price. Yeah, we see the Bitcoin could reach the 40,000 mark and march toward 50,000. Yeah, it's a 90% chance of the Bitcoin can reach a 45,000. In my own opinion, it can reach a 43,000. Yeah, based on some of the analysis. Yeah, we can see the um, uh, Mr. Thienlen, yeah, but the magic boss Marcus Thienlen is not to his share the information to us, and he said as the end of the last month, the year the remain bullish. Historical Bitcoin tend to rally 12% in December, and maybe in this December the target will be reached 45,000 of the Bitcoin. Yeah, it's a positive because uh, we see in the BlackRock as they collected the Bitcoin to prepare for the Bitcoin sports ETF because they 90% feel that the spot Bitcoin ETF will be approved at the beginning Jan 2024. It means the latest is um, uh, 10 of the 10 January 2024, and um, uh, uh, next week we will see the decision from the Fed. The Fed in US, they also they say they may not rise the uh, interest rate because based on the current data of the CPI, the inflation core price inflation. Yeah, that's the reason why 90% of the people in US they think the SEC may not rise. This means that they will keep the current level of the interest rate. Yeah. Moreover, the we also the recent price Bitcoin hold the they feel they have more profits. Now, 80% of the Bitcoin address are now holding at the profits. Yeah, we also can see in the charts percent of the Bitcoin holder address in profits. Let me turn on here. We also can hear here is November 29 to December 5th, 2021. Um,
Actually,
when the
just
price of is a little bit blur, it's hard for us to see.
yeah,
Yeah.
I can see a
Uh,
little bit here. So I can see
yeah.
the November, December, yeah,
Yeah.
79.76%.
Uh,
Right?
Here's a holder group is 79 from percent when the price of Bitcoin around 53,000. And here is November 20 to 26, 2023. Yeah, at last month, um, the holder proof is 81%. The price at $37. Yeah. It's 2 years ago when we see that this uh, on 2021 when the people in the crisis uh, at this time after the COVID, yeah, people uh, they stay at home and they do trading, yeah, and then between the price go up, and now we see the gap here. The gap here is because of some of the black swan like the COVID-19 and FTX collapse. Some of the thing happen uh, when the government tighten the money supplies. And at this moment, I also think the chart is we are in the beginning of the bull run. Yeah, when the price of Bitcoin go down at the dip around 15,000, and then it's a time for us to go to bull run when we have many positive news when the government losing the money supply, they want to bump the money into the market. Why? Because it's going to the finance regression. Why? Because we see now a lot of company they close up, they close the business because they have no income, not like before. Yeah, and then the price of the the cost of living price go up. That's the cost of living is one of the headed issue from the government. They need to increase the interest rate, so they want to control the inflation. Yes, it's good for them to try to control the inflation, but when a thousand of the company closing up, so they need to um, open the open the gate for the money supply. The money supply will go through to the market, and we also expect in the summer 2024, we have next 5 months. Yeah, summer 2024, the Fed will decrease the inflation rate. Yeah, and then we will see the bullion more, the price of crypto go up more. One of uh, the sharing from friend and the family member, I also feel that means some of the thinking, because when we share, we tell people, oh, you thinking you keep buying some of the little amount when the price of Bitcoin around 15,000 or 10,000. Yeah, it's a good time to buy, but they say, oh, let me thinking because it still go down. But when the price go up like today, they asking, oh, is it still a good time to buy? Yeah, it's still hard for us to share, because yeah, buying some asset, buying crypto, doing things, yeah, it need to take time to do more research. Yeah, that's why we also suggest, yeah, we need to buy a little bit amount daily, monthly, or every week. Yeah, to buy small amount. Yeah, so it's called a DCA, addressing the dollar cost to to uh, to buy the price when the price is cheap, but in the long term. And now we also can get the profits with the long term like that. Yeah. And the next one, we also can have some, yeah, it's also can share to us about the Bitcoin price will rise, predict 90% chance of the ETF approve in January. Yeah, we also can discuss in so many live stream. I have the I have a chart like this one. This one we also can share to our audience before. It's about when the SEC approve the sports ETF. We can see the top is a right scale Bitcoin trust. The SEC they decline all. Also the final decline they also decline. But now they SEC they have the private meeting with the red scale, because they will approve, when they approve, they will approve all the application. Yeah, and the final deadline is 10 January 10, 2024. Next 5 week. Yeah, we also can see next 5 week. We may have 90%. They say that they will approve all the company at the same time, because they don't want, if they approve this company first, it maybe bring the disadvantage for the other company approve later. Yeah, that's the reason why they may approve all at the final deadline. Yeah. Um, uh, that is some of the reason why people feel excited about this. Yeah, feel excited about the Bitcoin spot ETF. People thinking why the spot Bitcoin ETF bring a lot of excited and the reason, yeah, because with the spot Bitcoin ETF, when it approved, people they can buy the Bitcoin directly from the company. They don't need to worry like when they buy the Bitcoin, they don't need to worry how to hold the crypto and the Bitcoin in their own wallet. With the Bitcoin spot ETF, the company in the US uh, they will use the customer money to buy the Bitcoin for them and keep for them. Yeah. When the customer want to sell, they will sell for them, and they just get the fee and the management account. It look like the current stock, and we also can see the at this current action. It look like Bitcoin and some of the asset. It look like the root. It look like the stock asset nowadays. Yeah. So some I also can see some of the charts, some of the comparison uh, when the fund the money flow into the crypto Bitcoin and how the price go up. Yeah. Um, the next one, we also want to discuss to see some other positive news. We have a lot of news. We also can expect the price of the bitcoins may not only in Bitcoin spot ETF. We also can have the Ethereum ETF, spot Ethereum ETF, spot Ripple ETF, and some of the other crypto. Um, because here what to expect in general. There's some good news, a lot of good news when we also can see a news when the price go up. Yeah, a lot of information for us to digest, and with the price like this, we also can expect in December the price may reach around 45,000. Yeah, we also can expect like that. Yeah, we hope like that, and uh, some of the friends asking me why the BNB price is cannot go up like the ETS and BTC. Let me explain a little bit before. In the same time, we also can see some of the news uh, a few weeks ago about the SEC and the BOZ. They're going to charge CZ, the CEO of the Binance, 4 billion, and CG he need to step out of the Binance, and after that, in the recent news, we also can hear Binance open the VIP VIP party to tell the news that they uh, let me show you the let me show you. There's no animals. And there's yeah here. Um, it says this one is Binance representative of VIP trader about the implementing BOZ settlement in advance. Yeah, we are. Uh, this is a negotiation between the Binance and Binance.US and authority because yeah uh, because high value trader value account yeah uh, we also can see the in November just 2 months um, Binance CEO need to step out and he find the company need to find 4.3 billion. With this amount of money from Binance is not a big deal, but the but it's that means the rep that of Binance slow down and less of people and the big whales still hesitate because they're afraid to keep the large amount of the fund in the finance will be observed from the U.S. government. So less of the fund in finance will now join the exchange. That is the reason why we see the BNB price going down. But we also hope that the other we hope that BNB will recover um, like before. Yeah, because this one, so the price we all can see the price going down a little bit, and we see some of the nice news about the other platform like SOL. We see SOL because some of the finance institutes they keep buying the SOL to fund up for the because uh, ETS the price of the network fee is so high, so it's hard for some of the project like NFT and some of the bridge is so high, so they also need to switch to SOL also, because SOL is still too cheap for the other can do the NFT and the layer 2 network. Yeah, we hope that the price of the Bitcoin will go up more in next few days. We also can see on some of the news, the top trader also see the Bitcoin price at 42,000. Yeah. This guy is trader Henrik Jabok. He also see Bitcoin will stay up the 42,000 target. Yeah, we hope Mr. Nicholas, we may also hear the uh, Charlie Munger. Yeah, is how how do you think about some of the information I
Right.
share just now?
The guy, what's his name? Zebuk. He says that the top trader guy. So
Yeah,
just now, just a moment ago,
Charlie Munger. Yeah, he's the right
no,
hand of
there's
Warren Buffett.
one more guy before you mentioned about Charlie Munger. Right.
Yeah,
Anyway, the top trader guy just now that you mentioned, that he said the Bitcoin would hit 42,000, right? Yeah. So
yeah,
42,000, I believe this is doable, pretty possible because we are already at 39. So the next resistance would likely to be for above 40,000. Yeah, so
yeah,
now we are at the beginning of December, so we have like
yeah,
3 weeks, 3.5 weeks, yeah, to see it reach 40,000 or even reach 42,000, like this guy is expecting. Uh, his
yeah,
name is called Henrik, right? Yeah, so
yeah,
I'm pretty. How would I say? I'm quite confident uh, because this guy is a top trader. So I mean,
yeah,
he probably trade every minute or every hour of the day. Yeah. So and he probably doing a lot of in and out trades. Yeah. So for him to say that, I believe he has scrutinized the trend closely, like what Mr. Richard has shown us earlier, when he showed us the chart where the price of how the price of Bitcoin moved and stepped up during the 2021 November to December period, and in comparison to the last couple of weeks price movement. So I
yeah,
think there's a possibility that it can really reach 42,000 before the end of the year, before 2023 come to a close. Yeah, so let's hope so. Yeah, so I'm pretty excited for it to see it happen. Yeah, So any
Mm.
listeners out there, if you are wanting to be like this Henrik guy, Mr. Henrik, if you are trading Bitcoin every single day,
Yeah,
I believe you probably feel the same way as well. Yeah, so
yeah,
let's look forward to it. Yeah,
yeah. We also have some of the so many news last week, like just now, Charlie Munger is a right hand of Warren Buffett.
yeah,
He's also the legendary in the trading and one of the Bitcoin head. When he says something not good about the Bitcoin is going down like the Warren Buffett, and now his head just passed away a few days ago. Um, and then the crypto market uh, uh, have the little bit react based on the news, and some of the people make the meme about him, and the price go up in the crypto and Bitcoin. Yeah. Um, that's some of the information beside of the crypto, and we hope the next few week is a nice week, and hope Bitcoin can reach around 45,000 in December. And it's also time for us to complete a live stream this morning. Yeah, if you have any question, please let us know. Yeah, Mr. Nicholas, you say something about
all
before
right.
we complete the live stream. Yeah.
Yes. Do read up and do your own due diligence if you are investing in coins other than Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is widely known, but some coins that may be new to us or even new to you as well. You need to read up on the information and do your own due diligence, and we hope you make some money. What we covered here are
Yeah.
information for us to help us understand the market better today, so that we can make a
Yeah.
better decision for tomorrow. We see you again soon.
Yeah. See you again in next live stream.